everyone, I'm Kelly D, and today is all about the children. Now, one of the first things I learned to bake was a cookie, and I've been baking ever since. Today I'm going to share with you how to make oatmeal and raisin cookies. So let's go over the ingredients. We have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. You can use whole wheat flour if you want, just to make it a little healthier, but I'm going to use the regular all-purpose white flour. We have 1.5 cups of brown sugar, 1.5 cups of rolled oats. This is going to make the oatmeal cookie really nice and chewy. 1/2 cup of raisins, thus raisin oatmeal cookies. 226 grams of softened butter. Now make sure your butter is at room temperature. That way it's easier to cream when we start the creaming process. You're going to have 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon for some extra spice, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and if you don't have that, you can use regular vanilla essence, and 2 eggs. We're going to cream our butter and our sugar together. Now you can use a regular stand mixer, or you can use a whisk if you don't have one, but I'm going to use a handheld mixer. Remember, the butter must be room temperature, so we're going to gently whisk everything together. Now our butter and sugar is well creamed. Always make sure you get a nice spatula and pull the mixture from the sides when you're about to add another ingredient. So now we're going to add our eggs. I like to add them one at a time and just gently blend them in. All of our flour together. We're going to mix our dry ingredients now. 2 cups of flour. We're going to add the baking powder, salt, and cinnamon, and we're going to whisk it. And I always whisk it before I add it to the mixture because I want the baking powder to be fully incorporated in the flour. So we're going to mix it, make sure everything is nice and combined. And now we're going to add it to our mixture. And be careful when you're adding it because we don't want the flour to just puff up in your face. So we're going to add our final ingredients now, but at this time I need you to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. We're going to add our oats. We are going to add our raisins. I absolutely love raisins. Oh, we need to get them all in there. And we're going to add our essence just for an extra layer of flavor. We're going to combine everything together. I'll just try making sure everything is together. We're going to mix it up. Then we're going to get ready to bake. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put our cookies on a greased baking tray. Now normally you will use a small cookie dough scoop, but my scoop seems to have gone AWOL, so we're going to use a large spoon. We just finish up here. So once we have our cookies on the tray, we don't have them too close together because once the cookie starts to bake, it's going to just spread out. So we're going to put our cookie now into the oven, and it'll take about 10 to 12 minutes. And once you see the edges of the cookie looking nice and brown, you can turn the oven off. These are now done. We took them out of the oven about 15 minutes ago, and the place just smells great. It smells like Christmas. It always smells like Christmas to me when I bake. Now it's time to taste. I just need to decide which one. They're still a little bit hot, so I'm gonna try this one here. It smells really good. This is an absolute favorite with children. Oatmeal and raisin cookies. You can see how, just see how it looks. Now I'll tell you how it tastes. Delicious. It's not too sweet because we don't want those children bouncing off of the walls now. And the raisins add their own level of sweetness. Oatmeal and raisin cookies? No, you need to try it.